Hola Hola, I'm Neto Velasco. I'm a professional photographer from Mexico living in Los Angeles, California. And welcome back to another video. This video is gonna be about Oberwerth bags just because they have so many. They're very cool, they're amazing. They're literally the best brand I've used in regards to bags for my cameras, but they just have so many options that it's a little weird to go through them and check, all the specs that you need. That's why I have 4 bags here. I have 4 cameras, and let's see what we can fit in each of these bags. So for starters, let's start from my left side. I have the Q bag from Oberwerth. I got this when I first got the Leica Q3 28mm because I wanted something compact and that I could be, ready to go everywhere. So this video is not sponsored. They did send me this bag right here because I wanted to review it and I wanted to see the size. But they didn't pay me or did anything in order for me to have a biased opinion on this video. This video is meant to show you what you can fit in these bags and give you an idea if you're considering getting one of the Oberwerth bags. So with that said, I got this second bag. After the Q1, I wanted something a little bit smaller, and this is a Charlie 2. This one, as you guys can see, it's a little bit bigger. This is the Little William. And then on my right side, I have the backpack Matterhorn. I'm pretty sure this will give you an idea of which bag to choose because Oberwerth has so many. They're all amazing. The quality is incredible. That's why they're expensive. Oh, and they did send a code for you to use. So I'm gonna link it right here. And on my description, if we can get any discount, that's amazing. I will be doing a video for each camera, to spend a little bit more time getting to know what's inside. But today's gonna be a little quick video just for you guys to get a sense of what's inside. Okay, so let's start with the smallest bag that I have. And just so you know, I've used these bags numerous times, like for the past 6-8 months. The Q bag, I got it maybe like a year or a year and a half ago. I'm not sure when the Leica Q3 28mm came out, but that's exactly when I first purchased my Oberwerth bag. And let me tell you, I've been traveling around. I'm a professional photographer in Los Angeles. I shoot portraits, product shots, and concert photography. So I do this for a living. And since I got these bags, I've been traveling around Europe as well. I went to France, I went to Italy, I went to Germany. I took one of the bags. So let's go and let's start reviewing the smallest one that I have, which is a Charlie 2. The quality of this bag is just insane. The leather has a very, very nice texture and it doesn't bend inside, as you guys can see. Like, it holds a cube shape, which is perfect because I want, my camera being fully protected, not just like flopping down on it. It's very small, but the reason why I got it's because I wanted my Q to fit there. And yes, they do have the Q bag, but the Q bag is a little bit bigger. This camera bag literally just fits a Q camera. This is the 28, and that's it. You cannot fit anything inside. It has some pockets in the front for a memory card, maybe your iPhone, but that's pretty much it. But as I said, it's my favorite bag just because of the size of it and because most of the times when I'm in Los Angeles, I just want to take one camera and that's it. Just so you guys can get a little sense of how they look on you. I'm a very short guy. I'm 5'4", and this is how it looks on me. It's perfect. It's all I need for my Q3. Okay, so let's go to the next camera bag, which is a little bit bigger, which is the Q bag. I already have a review on the Q bag on my channel, a more in-depth review, so you can check it out. But this one was my first camera bag, and as you guys can see, like, the leather is a little bit more worn, but still holding the shape. So this handles, this little things, I don't know the name in English, they're amazing. You just pull and open, and it comes with some instructions. I found the instructions. I think there was another pamphlet, but they do include a key just in case something goes wrong with these things. You can fix them, but I've never had any issues with them, but I'm very happy that they include that. So let's check what you can fit on the Q bag. So in most of these camera bags, and I forgot to mention it on the Charlie 2, the small one, it does include like a little separator for you to put in, but the Charlie 2, the smaller bag, is so small that I don't even know like what you can fit if you put this on. But let's put it on the Leica Q camera and see what we can fit. I have multiple cameras here just to give you a sense of what you can fit. I have the Leica Q3 43mm. I have the Leica Q3 28. I have the X106 right here, and I have my M6 film camera. As I said before, I do photography as a living, so this is what I actually use for my professional work. I also have other cameras for studio photography, but these are my favorite ones. And it's probably the cameras that you guys have if you're considering getting the Oberwerth bags. The Q camera, as the name says it, it's meant for the Q cameras, but of course, if you have an M camera, you can also put it inside. So I'm gonna grab a Q camera, the Q43, and I'm gonna put it inside. So the Q camera is inside. You can only fit one camera in here, unless you have like a point and shoot maybe that you can figure out how to put it next to your Q camera, but it's meant for the Q camera and a flash if you have one. It also has some compartments for memory cards, for your phone, for business cards, all of that. It is really the perfect shape for your Q camera. If you have two M buddies, you can definitely fit them here. For instance, right now I have my X100V and my M6 camera, and they both fit. The X106 is smaller than the Q cameras. That's why I can fit two cameras on this bag. So if you have two M bodies or cameras that are similar to this size, you can definitely fit them on the Q bag. All right, guys, for our next bag, it's the Little William. They all have the same leather texture, which is great. And as I said, they all have the shape, the cube shape for them. Even if you press them, it does stay the same. So I love that. Just for a reference, let me put this on. This is the Little William. I am 5'4", as I've said before. I'm very short, yes. So this is how it looks on me. I think it still looks great for my size. If you're taller, then it's gonna look, you know, a little bit smaller. It looks a little bit big on me. But the reason why I got this camera bag and I asked for Oberwerth to send it for a review is because, as I said, I do photography for a living. I have a Canon camera, the R5 Mark II. Usually I use a 24-70 lens, and sometimes I take it to professional gigs, especially when I'm shooting studio, because I don't use the Q cameras for studio photography, I use the Canon ones, and for that, I like to take a Q camera for my behind the scenes and the Canon camera for product shots. So I wanted something bigger, something a little bit taller. That way I could fit the Canon with the lens inside and still fit a Q camera here. I do recommend this one if you have more gear, of course. So let's see from all the 4 cameras that I have here with me, let's see what we can fit. So one camera, one Q camera here. I'm gonna fit the X106, the M6 right here. They all fit very good. And just because the camera bag is a little bit taller, I still have space maybe to put a separator on top and fit the other Q camera here, and they all fit there. So it depends on how you organize it, but I mean, in this camera bag, I just fit 4 of my cameras. I can still fit an iPad, an 11-inch, and everything is here. Of course, it's heavy because it has a bunch of gear. And I'm gonna do a proper video review on each of these camera bags that I have. Take a look at the inside of every bag. I'm gonna do probably a video per bag. This is just for you guys to get a sense of which camera bag to choose. Okay guys, so I have one more bag, which is a Matterhorn backpack. You can still fit a lot of equipment in it. So this is how it looks on me. The straps are very comfy. They are padded. I'm not sure with what material, but they feel very nice, and everything is leather. So let's check what you can fit inside. This is the only bag from all of the ones I have that you can fit a computer inside. It does have a proper zipper on the back for you to put the computer inside, and it's padded, so that's very handy. I'm not sure if it fits the 16-inch MacBook Pro. I have the 14-inch and that fits perfectly. That's why I got this bag. So let's open the main compartment just to see what we can fit. And this is very cool because this backpack includes a camera cube for you to put things in. If you don't want to use it, you can just use it as a regular backpack and it still looks amazing. It has some zippers inside, some pockets, but I use my camera bags for my equipment. So let's see what we can fit in this camera cube. I'll put a camera cube in the front, and all of these separators, you can organize them different. They're all Velcro, so you can move them around based on your needs. This is how it comes, but yeah, look, you can see there, the Q bag, the Q camera, the X106, I'm gonna put it here. Look, 2 cameras, and I still have a lot of space. I'm gonna put the M6. Okay, 3 cameras, and it still looks very spacey. I might have to adjust everything if I want to fit all 4 cameras, just because I definitely cannot fit the Q here, or here, or here. But you guys get a sense of what you can fit here. And, you know, just put this camera cube inside. your backpack. Super easy, super simple. The zippers are great. It has like those handle things just to use it. And like with the 3 cameras here, it doesn't feel heavy. It's great, and you can still fit your laptop. So that's a very short review of these 4 camera bags. They're different sizing, different pricing, different everything, meant for different cameras. But for you to get a sense of the sizing of Oberwerth cameras, because they have so many. And so many, like when I was getting mine, I was comparing between some of them. I'm like, they seem exactly the same. Like, what's the difference? So I opted for these camera bags. And still, like, there's no perfect camera bag. You will always want like a little bit higher, a little bit wider. Everyone's taste is different, but this is just my opinion. They're amazing. If you're considering getting one, make sure to use the code that they give me because they are on the pricier side. So, if we can save some money, that would be great. So keep an eye open for the videos, specific videos for each of these bags. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.